I'm and Leigh. We
Hello.
are the Munch Bunch.
And we have takeaway.
Yes, we have a pizza, kebab and garlic bread.
Let's have a look. So, we got ourselves some work, some pizza. What's on the pizza, Ryan?
Well, mine's different to yours. Mine
Well, that's one slice.
is tandoori chicken, plain chicken, cheese, red onion and peppers.
This one is sweet corn, chicken tandoori and plain chicken with extra cheese. We got ourselves a destroyed kebab down here, which has really pissed me off. I mean, who the hell wants a kebab that's fallen to pieces? Well, literally, the whole thing's just collapsed. So it's a bit of a nightmare.
It's nice though.
Might be nice, but it's ridiculous. So it's a spicy chicken kebab, guys.
It is really brilliant. It's chicken shwazha. Shwazha?
No way.
I don't know.
Chicken shawarma.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell that means. I don't know.
Chicken one. And I've got
With chili sauce on there.
I've got
Oh yeah, don't be trying your try kebab, mate.
kebab meat with mayo and I won't eat the chips.
You've got no sauce there. Come with chips.
It's come with
Good,
chips.
you know.
I didn't want it with chips though.
No.
And that's what he's just had as
Chicken
well.
shawarma. Not that difficult, really.
Yeah, that's really nice though. With mayo.
How are we all doing, guys?
Well, today we're going to have to talk about the thing that's on the news, which is the coronavirus, aren't we? Because obviously...
Let me just lower this down, guys. 1 minute, people. Hold on. I'm just getting excited. There we go.
Obviously, things have stepped up now, and, you know, self-isolation...
I made a fish shape. I didn't realise it.
That's so good.
Straight into Lee's mouth.
You know, things have definitely stepped up now, and we all need to take precautions more than washing our hands. Look after our vulnerable, look after our elderly, look after people with health conditions. It has to be done. Like, as from about Friday, you know, we've all got to be sensible, stay in. Yeah, it's going to be boring, but we've got no choice, I'm afraid, have we?
Well, shit got serious, didn't it, last couple of days?
This is really good pizza.
Really nice food.
Yeah.
You got Just Eat. You got like £15 off or something silly like that. Don't even know why.
I think if you haven't used it before or something like that.
I don't know. Well, just this takeaway place, if you spent over £15, you got 20% off. And then the pizza was buy one get one free. So we got one, and we got one for our daughter and Nan. We can't complain.
But all is like 24 quid.
All of it, yeah.
I don't eat the crusts.
You don't eat a lot of your food, eh? We've discovered that lately. With burgers and tacos and all the other stuff we've been eating.
No, so I'm not really bothered about bread.
Cheesy garlic bread. Cheesy garlic bread, guys. Which hasn't got that much cheese on it, to be fair. And they charge like £3.50 for 4 slices.
Probably a shortage.
What is it with takeaways when you just have to spend money you know you don't need to spend? Oh, the chips cost £2.50. You got next to none. The pizza, alright, the pizza's worth it. The garlic bread though is ridiculous for that price.
Yeah, so when our concerns, pass the salt, please. Originally was, what we're doing about holidays. You know, it stepped up to how potentially we're going to secure life.
Well, I don't feel in danger of my life. I mean, I think the disconcerting part is, or the distraction is, which makes you think, it's not that serious, is when you go down the shop, especially around here, everyone's just minding their own business. No one's really bothering. Today is a bit busier, but the other day, no one's bothered in the slightest.
To me, that's just a little bit of ignorance there from the society, because, you know, you have to do what you got to do, but at the same time, there was people that I know that was just carrying on about the daily business and going to the pub. and things like that. I think you've got to be now more aware of your surroundings.
Well,
there's no bloody hand wash anywhere, is there?
It's like they were saying, well, your mum said before, in America, they have like in New York or wherever, like a ban on people. Everyone's meant to be saying that in the houses. No one is doing. Everyone's out and about just doing what they normally do.
Stupid. Especially when you've got vulnerable in your family. You know, or somebody with an underlying health condition. But apart from that, one of the main things to say is Happy St Patrick's Day.
It is indeed. Now, if you bother to watch our videos past the first few minutes, you'll know at some point, somewhere, on a video, which one I have no idea, we said we was going to do a St Patrick's Day dinner. Then that fell through. Because we just forgot all about it. I think that's something to do with not being Irish. So, it wasn't like the first thing on my mind this morning. As opposed to, are we in a 4-month bloody lockdown?
I think that really a lot of places will be feeling exactly the same as we do. Like, you've got to have the most important things on your mind rather than celebrations at the moment, haven't you? That can come in the summer, that can come at Christmas. Right now.
If there is a Christmas, waiting to go. Look, St Patrick's Day is a good day. On a Sunday, it's on a Tuesday this year, but I was out years ago when I was a young lad on St Patrick's Day in a pub, an Irish pub. Oh, it's great.
I've been out a few times.
Everyone goes a bit bloody crackers.
We had a pub called, I don't know if it's like a chain, but I think it is, O'Neill's.
There's loads of O'Neill's.
Absolutely fantastic.
There's a big one in Blackpool, there used to be.
Our one was great. Loved it. And then it shut down, like many places do.
Pubs are terrible around here. And to make up our kebab again, guys, because the thing just collapsed.
Yeah, it has gone a bit skewy, hasn't it? So what's everybody doing for this St Patrick's Day? A lot of people I know are celebrating in the houses.
Well, you have to, because you're not having anybody pub.
That's the thing, isn't it? You're going to invite people round and say you can't go to pubs, but they don't, you know, as long as you're all right, you can still have your friends round. It's not worth the risk.
The biggest joke is schools being open. You can't go to the pub in groups of like 20, but 30 or 40 kids can sit around at school.
Now, around here, not too far away, I'm not going to say where because obviously in case somebody is watching from around here, there is a child who has been diagnosed with coronavirus literally about half an hour away at Mass. And they have told their parents, as long as you haven't got any symptoms, you don't have to self-isolate, just the child. Makes no damn sense to me. That's like my mum having it or me having it and nobody else self-isolating. How's that work? Have you noticed who's here? You can't have this little boy.
A bit warm.
Is it a bit spicy?
It's a bit freaking hot is what it is. I asked them for chilli sauce on there, because on the Just Eat app, I didn't want no sauce, but they wouldn't give me that bloody option for some reason.
No, I don't really understand.
So I had to go for chilli sauce, figuring out with the less hot, and I decided a bit that was a rather hot.
What kebabs do you have when you have them?
There you go. I don't think Americans do know what a kebab is.
Why is it though?
Someone asked us on a previous video what a kebab was.
Also, this chicken, whatever you call it.
Shawarma, Ryan.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Shawarma.
Shawarma.
Yeah. Shawarma, the singer.
This is really nice stuff. It's not really like it's tasty. This kebab meat isn't at all nice, but this is really good. This chicken shawarma. Shawarma.
That's the problem. It goes sometimes with a kebab. If you know what I want, like lamb meat, it can be very chewy at times.
It's got to be a certain taste as well, in my opinion. But this pizza, We usually get ours from a place called Four Seasons. That's really good.
If they're listening, we will sponsor you. Or you can sponsor us and we'll eat the food.
That price is brilliant.
Anyone at all, even if you're in America, if you want to send us some food, we will give you a shout out. Definitely in America. Even if you want to send it by pigeon mail, stick it on a pigeon.
Was that actually a thing? It was, wasn't it? Pigeon mail?
Back in the day, they used to send notes and letters by pigeon.
On their foot.
Hey,
we might be doing that again.
The bloke who owns Amazon tried that to save a few pennies, but he dropped a laptop. The pigeon didn't do it again.
Yeah, but think about it. If everybody's going to go start a lockdown, who's going to deliver the post?
Meaning hazmat suits.
What post are we going to need?
Well, all we need, pardon me, is if we had the money, is a underground bunker. Or just like a building, a house or a cottage in the middle of nowhere. A big old wilderness, like Australia or somewhere, where there's no one around for like 200 or 300 miles.
Who was that bloke?
Adam Greentree, he's like this Australian hunter bloke. And he's got himself a cabin. And he's literally in the middle of nowhere, in Australia somewhere. And you're like 2 or 3 days away from anything. He's happy as Larry.
Well, I couldn't give a damn about him, to be honest.
Well, we're not going into that. Well, the point is...
I don't believe in hunting. Well, we don't believe in hunting.
No.
I'm not sort of knocking anybody who has their own personal choices.
But I did say in yesterday's video, the video I put up last night, and the subtitle was, like the co-title sort of thing, Good Aim, Catch a Dinner. Because if you remember, I said, could you catch and kill your dinner? So,
not for a sport.
So tonight you're saying no, and yes, you said yes.
I'm stupid. No. If I had to do it to survive and to feed my daughter, my family, yes. But not for a sport, not for fun.
I don't see anything fun in it. I really enjoy it, obviously.
I just don't get
but
it.
A lot of the time, animals do destroy a lot of wildlife as well there. And a lot of, crops and stuff. And also some animals, I heard about this giraffe it was, in Africa or somewhere like that. And this woman killed this giraffe and she got a stack of trouble for it, like a lot of bad publicity, which is right. And I was all over her case at the time. Turned out afterwards, when you actually hear the story, I'm sure it's a giraffe, it'd been going round killing killing all the baby giraffes, because it was like, it lived a good life. It was like ancient giraffe age. And all the little giraffes didn't have a chance because this big old like moody giraffe was going around and killing them all. So they said to this woman, we need you to come in, kill the giraffe, do it humanely, and then the population of giraffes can keep growing, because at the same time you can hold them back. Oh,
sorry,
Corona. That's it.
You know something.
I'm going now. It's just a matter of time for our turn.
When it goes down the wrong way, that is awful when that happens. I can understand that, because obviously if it's killing all the baby giraffes. But I don't agree with it as a sport. Oh yeah, by the way, I think it'd be fun. Hang on. Sorry. To go out, get a shotgun and just kill an animal for nothing.
I don't think they tend to do it with shotguns on, because that wouldn't be very pretty.
All right.
Use a rifle.
Well, whatever.
But I'm against it as well. I really am.
I think it's awful to do to animals. But one of these days, with all this that's going on, I won't be surprised if animals didn't turn out like humans, come running after humans. Well, humans are bloody rivals.
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah?
But I was watching this thing this morning. Race Across the World. Some of you might watch on BBC Two over here in England on a Sunday evening. And that is basically, they set off from Mexico, like 5 different groups of people. There's 2 people per group. And they got to get to like 25,000 miles. It's like in Argentina. And they was going on this boat trip. And they went out to see some whales. It was great. It was like these 2, a mother and daughter, just swimming together. Whales, obviously, not people. They didn't swim. They didn't go on a boat trip to see two other people having a swim. No, it was amazing. I'd love to see whales in their own habitat.
We seen something like that in a place which I never expected. Not whales, but it was like dolphins.
Mm.
Now I thought it'd be like Nuki Cornwall, but it wasn't. It was in Nuki, Wales.
Yeah.
And we went down to the harbour, and you could see the dolphins literally. I'd say about 30 feet from the harbour side, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that was literally just below where we were standing.
They were swimming around.
It was amazing. So,
I love dolphins.
I love dolphins too. They're very intelligent.
And seals.
Unlike me and you. Well, hey Mo. So, what is this called now? Let's see if we can get it right.
Shawarma.
Hey, Mo. You get a gold ticket.
Gold
sticker.
Probably because you said, and I remember Shawarma.
That's the only reason I used to enjoy going to the dentist as a kid. I bit my dentist when I was a kid. He shouted at me, and my mum had to go at him back, and I never went back to that dentist again. But he used to give me stickers for doing well.
Doing well?
You know, for behaving myself. And then this one time I bit him, I didn't get no sticker.
I should think so. You bit me. I told you a sticker.
No, I'm not going to put my finger in his mouth, am I?
Oh, blimey.
2 jobs I couldn't do. Dentistry and hairdressing. The thought I put my fingers in someone's mouth or hair. No, thank you.
I couldn't do what you had done.
Okay. Haircut.
Your eyes.
Mm.
Leigh had something called... I'm going to give you a bit of a backstory now because he always tells the stories I don't. Basically, because Leigh and me are only 30... Well, I'm 35 now, but we was only in our... How long you had it doing? About 3 years?
No,
4?
about 4 years now.
Alright, so doing about 31. And Leigh's eyesight was rapidly... And he just let me speak now.
Okay, my chip.
Rapidly deteriorating. It was like 40% gone, and it wasn't good, and it was like a +5 on the red scoring thing. You know, your prescription. It was really, really bad. Well, anyway, in order for this to be corrected, Leigh would have needed something called a lens replacement. Now, we went to a place called the Maryhill Centre in the Midlands area. And we went to, I think it was Vision Express. And they said that somebody under 40, you will never find a optician anywhere who will do that surgery. You won't find it. And then they basically said to him that your vision would deteriorate by the time you was 40. Now, bear in mind, this was like 4 years ago. So he was out of that appointment knowing that in 9 years or 8 years that his vision would probably be close to being blind. At least in one eye, kind of really muffled vision and stuff.
Muffled vision?
Muzzy vision, you know, muffled his hearing, isn't it? You know, like distorted vision then. And of course, and Leigh got quite upset because obviously, if you have a vision, like a disability in any way or form, hearing, sight, whatever, it's going to really mess you up. You're going to feel terrible. So, I will not kind of accept what everybody says, you know? I'm one of them ones who won't accept... Okay, then, you walk out of an appointment and you go, I'm going to have to wait now to go blind. I sort of got on the phone, the mobile blower, I made some calls, and I found a brilliant optician called Mark Wevel, who works for Optegra in Birmingham City Centre in the Midlands. They also have one in, I believe, London. Now, I cannot stress how much these group of people are amazing and helped Leigh out, and plenty of other people. And so we went in for a consultation, and yes, it was around £8,000, but there is no price on your vision. There is no price on... I mean, I could have said, I really fancy my holiday of a life. Can we just go? No. We paid that out, and now Leigh has brilliant eyesight. Okay, there's certain things like different lights and stuff like that. But we went in and talking about what you was coming on to. You said why I started this conversation. You said 2 jobs I couldn't do.
Oh yeah.
So the reason why I brought this situation up was because they had to slit Leigh's eyeball, take out his original natural lens that we all have in our behind our cornea, and put a fake one, like a contact lens, back in. So again, scalpel open the eyeball, pull it out, put it in.
I was awake
the whole time. It is an in and out sort of. It's like an outpatient. It's like when you get cataracts done, but much more invasive.
It wasn't painful. I could just sort of feel like there was something going on. You felt a lot of water going into your eye.
Anyway, excuse me. I really have been disgracefully, and you want to see the amount I've left.
Yep, it's not a surprise to anyone home. They know by now, the real mukbang star here is me. You don't eat your food. And you're not meant to hide the kebab. You're meant to have it over here so everyone can see the bloody thing.
So...
What a waste of food, eh? What a waste of money.
It doesn't taste very nice. I can't help it. I mean, I'm not being funny. I'm not going to eat something if it's not tasty. You taste that dolomite, it's horrible. Anyway, so that is a job I couldn't do. I couldn't mess with eyes. I couldn't mess with anything like that.
I couldn't mess with rats.
I couldn't give a needle. I had my flu jab, you know that. I couldn't put a needle in a vein. And,
You were sitting there telling the doctor you was hyperventilating.
Yeah, my doctor knows me quite well, and I was like, I'm hyperventilating. She was just like, come on, and she just went, right.
I've not had mine, but then again, God knows what we need these days with everything that's going around. Do you need a flu jab? Is it even worth it?
Well, it doesn't take the flu away, but it does sort of minimise symptoms.
Well,
and
I thought we had at Christmas.
It is a myth, though, that the flu gives you symptoms of the flu if you have it. So, yeah, if you have worries about getting your flu jab, don't, because I had nothing. You can get like slight muscle aches, I suppose, but I didn't. It was just absolutely fine. But yeah, so if you ever need an optician's appointment and you are told no from mainstream opticians, go to Optegra and speak to Dr. Mark Webble. I'm not promoting his services.
And if you're not here in England, then these other ones in America and everywhere anyway. But what job could you not do? Now, I couldn't work with rats, or cats, or bats.
Well, that's the wet market in Wuhan.
Or mats, like that you lie on. Eh? No, forget
rats, bats and cats.
Yeah, forget the bats, because, I mean, we went in a battery once. Not an actual battery you put in a watch or anything.
We went to, where was it? The West Midlands Safari Park.
It was some sort of
like
park.
That. You go through this, like, tunnel tent type, big black thing anyway, like, big black sheets.
Who was there? There was me, you, Tia, my mum. Was it my dad? Or a fella Bob?
I don't know. Anyway.
It was somebody anyway.
They didn't tell us when you was going through the damn tunnel. They'd go, the bats.
I didn't even know that's what it was.
They was going, whoosh.
Yeah, thanks.
Like, no.
We went into the battery where they have bats, obviously.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
Like a cattery, but a battery.
Well, it's a battery, yeah. It's where you,
hey, it's the bat cave.
That's what I was just about to say. You stole me, Joe, you bugger. I was trying to say it's the bat cave. So I went into the bat cave. The bat cave was pitch black. So black bat cave. And, I mean, like, no lights at all. I think there was, like, lights on the floor that you had to follow, like a path. But I didn't know. They don't tell you when you're outside. By the way, as soon as you walk in the door, you'll be attacked by Batman and his little minions. I thought we're walking through here to another bit, and then we'll be able to look through some glass and look at the bats. No, it wasn't that simple, was it? I mean, I didn't get too scared, but she was freaking out. These bats are flying over your head, past your shoulder, on you. You could feel the whole lot. So,
you know, I've often thought about. You've all heard now of the celebrity jungle. No, I'm a celebrity, get me out. They do it in different countries and things. But I was thinking about this. For money, what could I do?
Alright, it's be interesting.
No. I can do most things unless you eat something. That's different. But I could be sitting in a snake pit. That wouldn't. Don't know, all these are together. I dare me. But I could mentally. I could sit with rats. I could have cockroaches on me.
Bear in mind, this is somebody who gets scared just at the sight of a spider in the room.
I'm coming to this. I am. There's two things I'm petrified of. He knows the first one, and they fly around here all bloody summer. Moths. Oh my god. I mean, you see a moth in the room.
If we're in bed, we're about to go to bed, and she sees a moth on the ceiling.
No.
I can't get into bed until I catch the moth. And if I whack the moth, like a hitman...
I won't sleep in
I'm a moth hitman. Yeah. If I do that, and it falls, and I don't catch the bloody thing, then that's it. We ain't going to bed.
Yeah. And I'm always under the duvet at this point. Over my head. Literally. So, like, hiding myself under the thing. And then, another animal, creature. It's not just your average house spider. I can deal with daddy long legsies. I can deal with them spiders who got really tiny legs. But them huntsman things that bloody jump off the ceiling, that I could not.
Well, for one, you're not going to find that in Wolverhampton.
No, but when you think about going on the celebrity jungle, I couldn't.
Yeah, I would struggle.
I could lie and all that.
I couldn't eat a bull ball.
Oh,
like
no.
a bull's bollocks. I couldn't do that.
But no, I couldn't like this.
Anything
No.
you go, do you want to stop? The one time I don't wear a frigging hat and you're messing me bloody hair at, woman.
Who cut your hair?
Who cares?
Me.
Yeah, because you're good at hair cutting, well done. I couldn't do that job. But I could not have something in my mouth that you got to bite down like that, and you feel it explode in your mouth. Like an eyeball.
A fish eye and that.
Yeah, or like a testicle. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry, no, thank you.
No.
And I also couldn't do the rats rather. Oh god. We watched something a little while ago though. It was like a documentary on rats or some stuff. I don't know. They had rats in this program, anyways.
No, lighter.
Alright, okay, I thought you were just sharing it.
No.
What, you're taking my meat?
Yeah.
You're not actually asking me if I want the rest of my meat.
I don't want the chips. I don't want the kebab meat and chips.
And they fold these rats anyway, guys.
Does anybody want?
Yeah, we'll post it to you via Pigeon or Bat. So they fold these rats, and there's a mother rat, and she had like a little nest of baby rats.
I think they're cute.
They are when they're first born. You showed them on this video, and they was climbing up and learning to walk.
Nasty you are.
I wasn't wanting to squash them. They was following them everywhere. I said, I didn't do anything wrong to them, have I? But they said, after about, I think it's 8 weeks, they leave the mum, and that's it, done. They'll never go back to the mum again. They separate from them. And literally like 90% or 85% of baby rats don't make it.
Oh.
I'm sure that's what I heard. I mean, I'm not
And
certain
you
on
don't
the
like
facts.
rats?
I mean, wherever you go in the world, about 2 foot from you, there's a rat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Ratatouille.
All we
Phil.
need is for rats
Remy?
to get a bit of brain about them and think, that's it, I'm taking over the world.
And I want
We would be overrun by the
And I want to
buggers.
come up the toilet. Before.
Yeah, and bit some woman on the arse, not put me off ever since.
I love Ratatouille, the film.
Yeah, Ratatouille, the film's lovely, but it's got rats in it, working in a kitchen. I mean, call health and hygiene, please.
Talking about films, what's your favourite Disney film? Oh.
You've asked this already.
Not Disney.
Pixar.
I just like Beauty and the Beast.
You said Disney, not Disney?
No.
Oh, got you. I don't have one. I haven't watched any of them in years. I used to watch from RT all the time.
I don't know if it's... Yeah, it is. Do you know what I love? Hocus Pocus. I used to love that film. Who made
Will you stop it?
Who made Casper?
I don't know. The bloke who made Casper.
Yeah, I like that film too.
Well, I don't know.
This isn't hot, by the way.
You give the dog the kebab meat. We paid £5.50 for the dog to eat our kebab meat. Well done,
It is not nice. I'm sorry.
Well, them bats flew past our head, like I was finishing off
Oh
that story,
my God,
and
that
it
was
scared the bejesus out of him. And then another time, we went to bed. We're finishing off here, unless I
No, we're going to tell this story now. Yes, I will.
Yeah, we went to bed one night.
Now, where we have, in our bedroom, it's quite a big bedroom, we have a fireplace.
That's been shut off ever since we moved in.
Yeah, so it's like...
A built-in one, yeah?
Yeah, a built-in fireplace, but it is... I won't want to say cordoned off, but it's just...
It's got a wooden board in front of it.
It's got like this built-in thing. And anyway, Leigh
Can't
heard
use it.
some sort of noise.
For about 2 weeks this was.
Like,
No, I heard it for about 2 weeks on and off, a funny
it
noise.
wouldn't live for 2 weeks.
Something bloody was flapping. Will you bugger off, little man? Look at it.
I think there was obviously some sort of ledge.
I've grown a barn.
Anyway,
Move
so
it.
there was a noise happening, and he was like, "Oh, there's something in the behind the board in the chimney." I said, "No, there's not."
The
It's
noise would
something."
just disappear.
I says, "No, there's not. Don't be stupid. There's nothing in the chimney. Noises happen. Birds do fly around." No, I says, "Leigh, If you want to open all that chimney, you go ahead and do it. So our bed is like a really big bed, and it was next to this thing. And I walked in there one night.
Well, but I was like at the end of the bed.
Yeah, and I sort of got in because my side is closest to the thing. Oh my god!
She
so
said,
I pulled back the duvet.
I think you want me to make the bed as you got into it. I'm sure that's what happened.
No, like I opened the duvet, like you pull the duvet back, and
here's the fireplace. Here's the side of our bed. So literally, it's about maybe like a 2-inch gap between the two. And something was sticking out the fireplace, wasn't it, Aim?
Well, I didn't stay there long enough to find it.
Basically, a pigeon had come down our chimney.
A big ass pigeon.
Got trapped, unfortunately, behind this board.
Oh, God, I don't do that.
Flapped away until it
God
died.
forbid, all the
and
rest.
Half of the pigeon was sticking through the board on our bed. So as you pulled back the duvet, there was half a pigeon.
I was like, Leigh!
I jumped up out of my frigging skin. I screamed like a bloody girl, and we ran out the room. It's not the first time we've run out of room either. What else scared us that one time? A bee or something was in the bed, and we were shot off out of the bloody room.
No, but that was scary when there was like half a big pigeon.
Well, it was dead. I mean, I said to her we could have pigeon pie, and you said no.
Shut up.
No, the next day we give it a good ceremony. We tried to save loads of animals over the years.
We've tried to save loads of birds.
Yeah, there was a pigeon. We had a hamster cage at one time, or a dog crate, one or the other.
It was a dog crate. It was a big ass dog crate for a pigeon. Put seed down.
Yeah, we put the pigeon hurt itself, so we put it in there overnight till the next day.
It committed suicide, bless the thing.
Yeah, we come down in the morning. It tried to escape out the cage and got his head stuck through the bars and just killed itself.
Yeah, it did.
It could call us to the pigeon killers.
It was horrible when you see something like that and you've tried your best. They started to put them in the air and covered it for the warmth and that.
Yeah, but do you really want a bloody pigeon flop around
I meant,
all your
I
towels?
think young birds.
I did, yeah, because my little cat, when I was a little kid, brought in about 6 or 7 birds out of a bird's nest had fallen out of the tree, and she brought them all in individually. And we all went into the back room. We was like, "What the hell are you doing?" There's all these little birds just tweeting out, tweet, 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 tweet.
Are you joking?
No, this was before Twitter became a big thing. They started, I swear down. They wouldn't stop tweeting.
Well, about this for a story.
It's like hashtag birds.
We was living in, when I was younger, we lived in this other house from the one that my parents live at now. And there was in the kitchen a big country style kitchen type thing, and they had like the doors and that open, and a sparrow flew in, and no word of lies, God is my witness, it flew right up my dad's jeans, and my mum just went off and left him and dragged me with her, and this bird, my dad was just jumping around the kitchen with a sparrow up his trousers.
And then there was a time when your dad got chased off by a goat.
No,
or whatever it was.
He decided, we went on two things, we went on holiday. Both actually, goat and a bull. We went on holiday into these log cabins, and they don't pick off my pizza.
I want a bit of sweet corn.
And he thought it'd be fun to put a Union Jack round his neck, go and feed a goat a rich tea biscuit. Anyway, he gives the goat a rich tea biscuit, and then he's walking back to the log cabin, and all of a sudden, all you see running past the log cabin is a goat is my dad on the top of a goat's head going, and the Union Jack had fell forward across my dad's face, so he couldn't see where he was going, and there was my dad zooming past on top of a goat.
You couldn't make it up, could you?
That's the truth, and I've got picture evidence if you want to see that.
You got a picture that quick?
No, it was actually like a video camera, and then another time, my uncle and my dad went fishing, and in order to get to the fishing pool, because I don't know about other people, but I don't know, they used to go like really early hours in the morning for whatever reason. I think there's some... You catch the fish early, I don't know. I couldn't do fishing. And they had to cross a cow field. And they both had the fishing trolleys with them. And they were walking along the field, and my uncle Jones and Steve, he says, watch that one over there. And my dad goes, why, Glenn? Like, what's the matter? Like? He says, that one's the bull. Don't make any sudden movements. And then I was like, Steve, run, quick, it's coming. My dad just shot off, and there was smoke coming off the damn wheels. He just shot off my uncle couldn't move. He just was running off into the night somewhere. And my uncle was just standing there looking like, you plum.
Oh, God.
So that's our stories
the
for the
stories
evening.
you miss out on now. Like the times you think, I wish I was there. I'd love to have been there when that happened. Because to see your dad react to that would have been hilarious.
My uncle used to entice bloody birds and birds of prey into the goddamn log cabins like when we go as a family. He'd try and get all the bloody chickens.
Animals are the best though. I mean, like when I used to go and fetch the goats, they wandered off when I used to look after the goats. Or pot-bellied pig, trying to wrestle a pot-bellied pig out of its bed so you can clean the bloody thing is not easy. Catching sheep. You look at a sheep, you think they're slow, they're not bloody slow. These sheep up and down this bloody hill, back and forth, back. I was like, just stand frigging still. They don't want to stand still.
No, I like sheep. I think lambs are cute.
I think lambs are lovely. You're just eating some.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there's a baby sheep there, and that's nasty of you, that is.
And you know what? It must have been a bad tasting one.
Oh, on that note, guys, we're going to wrap this up because you're going to be about to be reported to RSPCA or some shit.
Isn't it right, though? You get a good lamb doner kebab, and then you have a really crap one.
Yeah, some...
And that is awful.
Maybe they're called Pizza Palace, so I guess in that respect, you know it's good for pizza and shit for
yeah,
kebabs.
but they do like homemade.
But this chicken one was nice. You'll have to get that next time.
I had that as well.
Oh, the shawarma was nice.
Mixed thingamabob. I ate all
mixed
that.
Kebab. That's why maybe yours was bad because you got greedy. You wanted 2 different types. You wanted best of both.
No, I liked because I love that meat normally, but
Best kebabs in the world, Aim. Where have we had them?
Spain.
España.
The one that I paid £50 for if you watch the video.
And we're probably not going to get back there ever again. Right, guys.
With obviously what's going on at the moment.
Yes. So.
Our villa awaits.
Oh, God. It'll just be empty. Like, literally, there'll be nobody in that villa for, like, the whole summer. How depressing.
And it's so nice. It's got its
so
own
beautiful.
pool. It's got its pool table.
I mean, I could handle a 4-month lockdown if
What
we
do
had
they
the
call
villa.
it? That thing that you got as well. Foosball.
That's what they call it in America. It's just table soccer.
And then you've got
Pool table, air hockey,
that
table
ping pong,
tennis. So much stuff there.
and a huge pool.
And a huge barbecue.
Yeah, that's what I'd do. Built-in barbecue.
And we're not going to get to experience any of it unless Boris fixes a cure up in the next few weeks. Right, guys.
I feel rubbish. I don't feel like
I know you don't
do.
look very clever at the minute. You're looking a bit pale, compared to me.
You always look red.
Right, guys.
You look like you've been to Spain on the kebabs every day with that face.
Hell yeah. Kebab man.
Right, guys, and I'm going to say my famous saying now.
Go on then.
It's off. Now, don't forget to be kind. Don't forget to be nice. Comment, share, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your notification bells for any future videos because we don't want you to miss out. You don't need to repeat it. Just accept and move on.
Why is you get the first say and the final say every fucking time?
Don't swear, please. This is not PG rated.
Yeah, no, that's why I can swear because it's not PG.
Well, it needs,
It's PG-13 as they call it in America, where you can swear a little bit.
Either way.
It's R-rated.
Just a quick one on a serious note, guys. Keep safe. Look after your elderly. Look after your vulnerable because at the end of the day, you really don't want to lose people over pure ignorance. Going to the shops unnecessarily.
Yeah. And if your mate Pete is coughing uncontrollably and looks a bit green, just go the other way.
Be serious for a minute. Please be safe.
Be safe.
Because obviously
times
are getting hard. And we don't know about these mukbangs either. The whole of the mukbang community. Everybody,
what do you mean?
In the respect that it might not be as adventurous in the upcoming weeks as these. Probably now takeaways because let's face facts, who wants strangers at your door if you don't have to
we've
have
got
them.
loads of great food to make.
They probably won't be opening pizza places takeaways, so within the next 3 days they're apparently like shutting things down anyway.
Right, we'll do pigeon pie then.
We lost out on that chance, Leigh.
I'll get us another one.
What, you're going to get shotgun out?
No, I'll just wait till one comes down the chimney. Right.
I don't understand how people eat that.
Pigeon pie, same way they eat game pie.
It's not
Not
for
a
me.
fancy game pie?
What did we have on holiday? Veal?
Veal, it's so good.
Oh, I thought it was like cheap steak.
No, it's better the best steak I've ever had.
No, have you ever tried Wagyu steak? No.
No, have you?
Yes.
Well, brilliant, fantastic. I haven't, so it's the best steak I've
What
ever
about
had.
a tomahawk steak?
I'm going. I don't want to eat a bloody tomahawk in a steak.
We should do that on a video.
Yeah. Whoa. Someone's in a rush to get somewhere on a motorbike.
Or maybe just have a loud motorbike and they're going slow.
Maybe. Or maybe it's about to break down.
Anyway, guys, happy
Laters.
St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St.
Enjoy
Patrick's
yourselves.
Top
All
of the
of
morning to
Ireland.
you.
Enjoy yourselves, be safe, and don't drink too much Guinness.
This ain't even going out on St. Patrick's Day. So,
Isn't it?
I hope you had a good St. Patrick's Day, because this is going out on Thursday or Wednesday.
Well, you had a good St. Patrick's Day.
You might still be celebrating it. Who knows?
Probably are somewhere in the world.
Probably are somewhere in the world.
See you later.
We ain't.
everyone.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.